BYD has just done what we all knew it was going to do. BYD said it wouldn't start a price war here in Australia. Obviously, I said that was a load of garbage. I have no problems with this price war. It's great for consumers. I know a lot of people are going to be saying it's not, but I think this is fantastic for consumers. It will drive down the prices of electric cars, which will undercut internal combustion. It'll mean people have to be kind of insane to go and buy a Toyota Corolla when a Corolla is more expensive than a fully electric, very good quality BYD Dolphin. Americans, the price of the BYD Dolphin here, which is basically a Toyota Corolla size car, is now $30,000, which is around about 19,000 US dollars. 19,000 US dollars. The price of the SUV, the BYD Atto 3 SUV, it's now 40,000 Australian dollars, which is around, 26,000 US dollars. This is a price war. There is a bloodbath going on here in Australia, and it's only going to escalate this year. It's only going to get worse or better, depending on how you look at it. I think it's going to get better. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching The Electric Viking. It's great to have you with us. Thank you for supporting the channel, either on Patreon or as a YouTube member. And if you'd like to use the same company that installed my solar system, I'll put a link in the description below. They are called Resync Solar. BYD are bringing, it's basically just happened, a cheaper version of the BYD Dolphin for $30,000. Now, it has a few features removed from it, but to be honest, I don't think those features are features that a lot of people would even care about. The Dolphin is now priced at $29,990. That's Australian dollars, so about 19,000 US dollars. That's $7,000 less expensive than the previous entry-level version. Now, it has had some features removed to get to that price point, but like I said, a sunroof. Does anyone really care about having a sunroof? I've never really cared about a sunroof. It has no power folding exterior mirrors. To be honest, I don't mind manual mirrors personally. Rain sensing wipers, so just has traditional wipers. Heated front seats have been removed. Rear privacy glass, BYD digital key, and BYD's Bluetooth key. However, you still do get these features, and this applies both to the BYD Atto 3 and the BYD Dolphin. A 5-inch digital instrument cluster, a 13-inch touchscreen infotainment system, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, keyless entry and start, front side curtain and driver's far side airbags, high pressure monitoring, adaptive cruise control, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, child presence detection, lane keep assist, front cross traffic assist, rear cross traffic assist, safe exit warning, surround view camera. A lot of expensive cars that cost more than $50,000 don't have a surround view camera, and traffic sign recognition. So this discounting is, to be honest, it was inevitable. I think everyone thought this would be happening. But I think here the key takeaway for me is this. This is not the end. This is really not even the beginning. This all started probably 2 years ago. But this is only going to get worse, I guess, if you're looking at from a perspective of profit margins. Legacy automakers like Toyota claim that this will have no effect on their sales and profits in Australia. None. That is extreme hubris. That's extreme arrogance to claim that. And I honestly think the arrogance of these manufacturers will lead to their downfall. They'll simply go out of business faster. Look at the MG4. They were selling them for $27,000 drive away. So about 15,000 US dollars last year, right? Now the price has gone back up a bit, but MG will have more discounts. It's inevitable that they'll bring their prices down. Same thing, Great Wall Motors Aura EV hatch. They were selling those last month for $27,000 drive away with a large battery pack, a 60 kilowatt hour battery. Now keep in mind, this BYD Dolphin has a 45 kilowatt lithium iron phosphate blade battery. And it's the same battery technology that BYD use or put in Tesla's Model Y that's manufactured at their Gigafactory in Germany. Other features of this car, it has a 70 kilowatt, so about 100 horsepower electric motor with 180 newton meters of torque. It's a bit underpowered, but to be honest, in an EV, you get instant acceleration and all that power and torque is available almost instantly. So it's definitely going to be enough for the kind of car that it is, which is just a city car, really. So claimed WLTP range is 340 kilometers. So what's that, around 220 miles? Not too bad. The Atto 3, that has a fair bit more power. So if you want to step up and pay $10,000 more, around 6,000 US dollars more, you can get an SUV, which has 150 kilowatt, which is about 200 horsepower, and 310 newton meters of torque. It has a 50 kilowatt hour LFP blade battery, which has 345 kilometers of range. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this price war is only going to escalate. We have numerous car manufacturers coming, not to mention we have XPeng bringing out the Mona M03, which is in China, starts at 16,400 US dollars. That could come in at around 40,000 Australian dollars. So that could come into Australia. I don't know that it will be this price, but I know it's coming to Australia. It's definitely going to undercut the BYD seal. What does that do? Well, BYD was like, hang on a minute, we're being undercut by XPeng. What are we going to do now? And what you can imagine BYD will do. They do what they do in China. They'll undercut, and this will continue. All these manufacturers will, they'll keep doing this. Which people will whine about resale, but honestly, you don't buy a car to resell it. And this means you have access to amazing technology at prices you can't get in America, at prices you can't get in Europe. This bloodbath is going to happen in China. It's already happening. It's escalating in this year in China. XPeng CEO has said it's going to get worse in China, or you could say it's going to get better if you're a consumer. If you're a consumer, we're going to get an amazing number of cars. I just detailed 68 new models that are meant to be coming over the next 12 to 18 months to Australia. 68 new models. More choice. We've got cars like the Zeekr 7X coming, right? A brilliant car. We've got cars like the XPeng P7 Plus, the XPeng X9, the XPeng G9, the XPeng Mona M03. There's numerous different cars coming that I've outlined in that video that are all incredibly good. The technology is astoundingly good. We've got the brand new BYD C-Line 07 is coming. And then other manufacturers are saying to themselves, well, we have to step up our game. We've got to provide more range for the dollar. We've got to provide faster charging speeds. It's a virtuous cycle for consumers. As long as you don't worry about resale value, you're going to get a car at an amazing price. And the only option will be electric cars or plug-in hybrids. But either of those two, you buy anything other than those two, your resale value is going to collapse. I'm warning you now. You're thinking to yourself, no, I've still got a few years' time. You don't. You don't have a few years' time. Think about it. China has already hit 50%. In the last 4 months in China, it was 54% of all cars sold were EVs or plug-in hybrids. When that plays out in Australia, as it will over the next few years, the resale value of internal combustion will plummet. It will crash. People will be like, you just bought a diesel car. You just bought a petrol gas-powered car. Why? Why did you do that? You're paying well over double for your fuel. You're paying for a car that's noisy and emits a lot of emissions. Why would you do that? And even though there's a lot of people right now that fear this transformation, that won't stop it from happening. Ultimately, what that will lead to is legacy automakers are going to lose sales. Most of them don't have compelling EVs at compelling prices. Most of them don't have compelling plug-in hybrids at compelling prices and won't for the next few years. The door is wide open for China and they're going right through it. And these automakers, in particular Toyota, are pretending as though it's not even happening.